Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you this look and my first impressions on the Naked Heat palette. I actually stayed up to 12 o'clock in the morning to get it on its pre-release, but it wasn't like restocked and Urban Decay wasn't answering anybody on Twitter. And I actually just went to bed and I woke up at 10 o'clock in the morning and thankfully they had some left. It came in like 2 days. I was like shocked to get it yesterday. I tried filming my real first impressions and it was kind of a failure. He ate it. He ate my box. So I know like a lot of gurus and everybody is like, you know, a bunch of looks for this palette, but I wanted to go ahead and give it a shot. I hope you guys can see this colors. This is my first video, so I'm trying to work with backgrounds and all that type of stuff, even though my backgrounds aren't really nice right now. I just filmed in my parents' room because the lighting was a ton better than in here. I have an all pink room. That doesn't really help, especially because it's raining out and I don't really have any light. But yeah, so basically this palette is absolutely incredible. It's so different than any other palette. I genuinely feel like if you want one palette for summer, get this one. I am going away on vacation and I definitely think like for going out, this palette is going to be amazing. You do need time to work on the looks. This palette isn't like yeah, it's supposed to be neutrals and like clays and stuff, but it's darker colors. It is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you got 12 beautiful, beautiful colors that are so unique, so different. Great investment. I mean, it's $54, but that's really not that bad for a palette that gives you 12 colors. It also gives you a brush, which I'm missing right now, but I will use it in the tutorial. Urban Decay's brushes are actually really good that they give you, and I only use cruelty-free products, and everything of theirs is cruelty-free, thankfully. I'm so pleased with this palette. I really hope you guys enjoy it if you do get it. I know stores are already stacking them up, so if you don't have it, go check it out. Leave me a thumbs up if you like this, subscribe, alert. I'm going to be trying to make a lot of videos. I've been wanting to for a long time, and I just thought this was the perfect product to review and do a look on. Okay, so to start, I'm going to take my fluffy brush from Too Faced. And I'm going to take Chaser as our base. And I'm going to just put that all over the lid. I already put on some primer potion before I started. This is definitely a look where you're going to need, well, this whole palette you're definitely going to need a base. So next I'm going to be taking the brush that they give you. I'm going to be taking the side that you use for your crease, and I'm going to be using Low Blow. What I'm going to be doing with this is taking it all the way from the inside to the outside of the crease. This is just going to be our transition color. I already did the one eye, but I didn't do anything else with it, just the shadow. Just lightly use that. We're going to be going back in the crease with a different color anyway, so. And then my lid is going to be the real focus for this look because they give you such beautiful sparkly colors in here that are metallic. And Scorch I've seen being used a lot, but for my tutorial the focus is going to actually be Lumber. This is another beautiful metallic that they're going to give you. Now I'm going to be mixing two colors, but I'm going to start with En Fuego. And I'm not putting this all over the lid. What I'm doing is I'm going to put it on the outside like this. Just tap it, leaving that middle open, and then put it on the outside. Now really make sure you're going where you need to go and your brush, you have a good brush that has good control, because these colors can mix really easily and you don't want it to look like you have a black eye. So then I'm going to be taking Ashes, which is a really dark color, but it's so beautiful. It kind of looks like a plum. And I'm going to be putting that exactly where I put En Fuego. And little goes a long way with this palette. You can always go back when you want to add more color, but it's very pigmented. I'm telling you, one little dab of your brush will go a very long way. And I hope you guys can see how beautiful these colors are. I'm trying to work with this camera. I'm not in my room right now. I'm in my parents' room because I thought it had a better light. I'm just going to take some more and Fuego for the end. Also, a little disclaimer, my brushes are a little bit wet because I've just washed them. You definitely want to tap off the excess too. So after I clean this brush a little bit, I'm just going to like rub it on the back of my hand. I'm not going to do like a whole process of cleaning it to get to the next color. I'm going to take Lumber, which I think is probably going to be my second favorite out of this palette because Scorched is honestly my favorite. And I'm going to put that right in the middle where we left it open. And you definitely want to just like tap that on. These colors are just so different and so beautiful. I'm so happy with this palette. I'm happy I didn't get another palette other than this. Just because I feel like everyone has been doing more of the mauve colors that I absolutely love, but this palette's so different. Even though everybody will have it soon. So then I'm going to be taking a little bit of a thicker crease brush than the one that they give you. The one that they give you is a little more tapered. And I'm going to take He Devil and just tap it in. It has a lot of pigment. And go in the crease with that. Now you could always go back. Like I see, I'm definitely going to want to add more to the lid. And I'm going to go back with that. I just, again, don't want it to make it look like I have a black eye. So again, I'm going to take some Lumber. And then with the back of my brush, I'm just going to take some in Fuego and Ashes mix now and go back in. Then I'm going to take my liner brush from Too Faced. I know I use a lot of Too Faced brushes, but it's basically because I love their cruelty-free hair. I don't like using any real hair because I don't use any animal tested products, so why use hair from animals on my brushes? So these are the best I've found so far. And I'm going to take Ember and put that in, which is like a pretty brown color that's metallic. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as my bottom liner. But I'm going to take it into the crease, like exactly where my crease begins for my lid. And I'm going to angle it, go down, and then go to my lid and put it like right on the waterline. And these shadows really, I'm so impressed, they do not really bleed at all. Like, I'm probably going to go in with some powder, but besides that, you don't really need anything. They're so beautiful, and they're so plush. Okay. So you see how that gives you more of a little effect on your crease. I feel like this would be like a really good palette for prom if you want the focus to be on your makeup rather than your dress. Like obviously if you had a red dress, I don't really think this would go, but okay, so lastly, I'm going to be taking just any brush. I'll probably just take the side of the brush that they give you. And I'm going to be doing Ounce, which is the lightest color. This is like the white matte that they give you. And I'm going to be doing my brow bone with this. And I'm going to take it down like where you would put like foundation if it did bleed a little bit. or concealer, but again, they don't really bleed that much. With this eye, I made a little bit of a mistake, so I just went to fix it, but with this one, I don't think I'm going to need anything. Just clean it up a little bit. And it's amazing how these shadows, if you use them correctly, they don't make your eyes look so tiny. I have really tiny eyes, and that's always an issue for me. So I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. And I'm not going to do a wing liner just because this look is already really dark. So I think I'm just going to do a line across my lid. This one looks better, but that's the way it goes. And then I'm going to be taking my Marc Jacobs mascara. I forgot what this is called. I just got it the other day. But it's their most popular mascara, and I've heard really good things about it, so I picked it up. I used to use like Dior's mascara, and I absolutely love their mascara. It's like so wet and just gorgeous. But they animal test, so thankfully Marc Jacobs, their cosmetics line is cruelty free. So I'm just going to take that. If I was going out, I'd put on some lashes, but I also do not have any lash glue currently. I just got this palette yesterday. I wanted to do a look right away. But this is a good look to do some lashes on. And you don't need any liner on the bottom because we already took Ember and used that as our bottom liner. You don't want it to be so dark that it looks ridiculous. Put on some blush. That's the only thing that I don't have on currently. So I'm going to be taking the third blush in my NARS palette. And I'm going to take my mom's brush because I forgot my brush in my room. And just put that on your cheeks. I'm going to be taking Primrose out of my Smashbox like lipstick palette thing that I got for Christmas. And this is just like a pretty light pink nude color just because this look is so dark, as I said before. It's just like a little bit pinker than my lips. Okay, and that's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoy this. Please subscribe, click alert, or put a comment below. I would love to hear opinions. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.